What's up, y'all? Y'all heard I'm listening to? But I'm glad you did. What's up, y'all? All praises and glory go to God. You feel me? The highest, most high. That I make and said never been wrong. Talk to me, y'all. Depend on you whenever I need help. You hear me? It ain't playing, so it is what it is. I don't know what's going on. But what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Talk to me. Talk to me. What y'all doing? I made a couple more pieces, y'all. I want y'all to see them. They dope. They dope. I'm excited though, y'all. Oh my gosh. It's been so much going on. And I know it's a lot going on with y'all. I'm like, maybe they need to talk. But I feel like if I need to talk, sorry, y'all. I got kids. It's Porter. Stop it. This is my life. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I know I need to talk. So what's up? I know y'all need to talk. There's been some stuff being illuminated out here. Things is changing, ain't it? Things is changing. Who's on here? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? But things is changing for everybody. It's not just me, you, your people. It's everybody. So don't feel bad. Because change is scary, but change is good. You heard me? Especially when you go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people been trying to keep up with the Joneses and not keep up with Jesus. And if you keep up with Jesus, that keeps you aligned to keep up with whatever pace you want to keep up with. You hear what I'm saying? But you can't think you're going to keep up with the Joneses and then and expect, like, you trying to take control of your life and not let Jesus, like, you're going to crash. Okay? That's the thing about it. What's up? You're going to crash. That's part of it. If you don't keep Jesus first, that's part of it. What's up, y'all? I love y'all, though. I love y'all. What am I looking for? My lighter so I can light myself. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? It is a blessing to be here. Where is my soul tribe? Who's messing with me? This is new to me, just like it's new to y'all, but I'm with it. Let's talk. Let's talk. People trying to keep up with the Joneses and not keep up with Jesus. I don't understand how people think it's about to work. I promise you, that's not going to work. But ain't nobody, I guess, you know, some may listen. Now, if you listen and you wise and you know this type of stuff, that's why I said real recognize real. On her, real recognize real. Now, we're not even about to go through it. Everybody should know. But people are so caught up on materialistic stuff, it really trips me out, for real. Like, on everything. Like, why? It's just like people are caught up. Caught up, y'all. That ain't good. You see my sign, y'all? Healing candles and jewelry. Healing candles and jewelry was cracking. Okay? I'm doing this. I made this piece. You feel me? I made this. It's called Art from the Heart. Shirt is live. And look how beautiful this is, y'all. Spiritual jewelry. What's up? If y'all like it, show me some love. Here's a bracelet to match it. You feel what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? This is beautiful, though. I'm not even going to lie. I'm about to put it on. Can y'all see it? It's like its light is bright. But anyhow, anywho, what's up, man? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. But this is how I'm feeling. So, it's so much going on. Okay, y'all know it was a full moon last night. And I know everybody is experiencing different stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm really kind of off topic, but I'm going with the flow. You feel me? I'm going with the flow. You feel me? Because it's too much going on. Let me find out. And I'm not not getting caught up in that. I'm not getting caught up in no situations. I don't know what, look, it's so much going on. Stay to yourself and let Jesus have control of your life. Because I'm not saying you, whoever's on her, or whoever see this, but somebody needs to hear that keeping up with the Joneses is not going to get you to being successful, okay? Keeping up with Jesus is going to get you successful, period. That's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just on that. And I'm like, if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it. We definitely can. What's up with Shadow? For real, talk to me. Talk to me. I'm on her. Plus, I keep it real. Y'all can ask me questions. It's the ShaQueen. I don't know what anybody told y'all about me, but this is me. You understand me? I'm not fake. I'm not phony. I don't entertain negative energy. Negative. I said niggas. Excuse my mouth. Them too. I'm definitely not entertaining. Let me find out. When you on some other, you don't got time for all of it. You know what I'm saying? Look at me, I got my glasses on because wasn't today a beautiful day in the neighborhood? I said, oh my goodness. That done made me pull the shades out. Let me find out. It is beautiful. I like it. Well, look, I was praising God in the car. And everybody was looking at me and I was like, this is what hey, Keisha. What's up? Thank you for speaking. Real recognized real. What's up, Keisha? For real. Like, I'm on that. I'm trying to find my soul tribe. You feel me? So, if you ain't rocking with me, you ain't rocking with me, leave the page. Okay? All negative energy is returned back to sender. Let me find out. I'm on her. Ain't no stopping it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on her. I'm keeping it real. I don't have to pull out tarot cards to keep it real. I've been real since day one. I ain't never changed up. Anybody can tell you. I'm like, really like, sometimes I ask myself, do people really, I don't know, I'm not feeling these, but do people really, I don't even know what I was about to say. See, this is live. We going with the flow. Talk to me, though. Tell me what crazy done happened. Like, I know y'all done seen something. Y'all done been people acting silly. Things is being illuminated. The fake is being shown. The fake is being illuminated. Let me find out. In the ones that's been righteous, the ones receiving good, it's being illuminated. Things is being aligned. If you ain't supposed to be with him, you're not going to be with him. If you ain't supposed to be with her, you're not going to be with her. If your money's supposed to be up, it's going to go up. If you've been playing the short roll and trying to take the easy way, it's going to go down. It is what it is. So let's live right so we can all live an abundant and successful life. Amen. Quit playing. That's all I'm saying. I'm over. I'm not playing. I don't know about these glasses, bro. But yeah, so what's up? I'm about to put on. See, I hate when I do it. And anybody know me? I would do it. So I would go out. Literally, I would go out and I would go to the mirror and change my whole hairstyle. Like, I can't. Something like, I don't know. But it's cool though because guess what? Confidence is the key. I wouldn't care if it was everywhere. I'm on her giving a message. Let's focus on the message and not the her. Amen. And that's for me. But I won't put on my necklace. You did. So right here we have my new piece. Okay. This is art from the heart. This is beautiful. Okay. That's what that is. This comes with a bracelet. Like I said, I do jewelry custom made. Everything is high vibrational. You know what I'm saying? Everything is high vibrational. And we have the bracelet to match. Period. It's beautiful. Like for real. And it's sturdy. Like it's fitted and everything is sturdy. So, this is me, y'all. This is me, plus I'm in because I don't like my port in the middle. Let me find out. Like y'all ain't never did that in a car. Like, hold up. I do y'all's be always glued down because I gotta save my edges, so we ain't gonna keep doing that every time I throw on a wig. For real. But I actually was in a traumatizing situation, y'all. And I'm asking for God to give me the confidence to just share what's been going on, you know what I'm saying, in my life. To be honest, my health was illuminated. I had to get my health all the way together because it wasn't right. You know, it led me in a hospital, to almost losing my life. And I continue to say it because it's a big deal, because once you're gone from this life, you're gone, right? So, to me, I ain't accomplished enough to just, obviously I still got some more working for Jesus to do, because he wasn't ready for me. Even though the doctor said that, potentially he was, you know what I'm saying? And, he didn't let me go. So I'm going to be on her, you know what I'm saying, talking, finding my soul tribe, seeing who mess with me, real recognize real, talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Let's discuss all of that. I'm just back on this platform. It is what it is, dog. I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know, like me, I don't really deal with a lot of people. So y'all are my friends. I know it's really some people that jig with me on here. So, did I put on my necklace? Because this is fly. So this is Orphan Noir. Y'all better come get y'all some jewelry. Inbox me. Plus, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to continue to say, it's ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess. Sitting with ShaQueen. I don't care about none of that. Huh? Let me find out. Let me find out. Why didn't I bring the comb in here? And I don't care if I sit on her for a minute and do this, but obviously that's what I want to do. I'm myself. I really don't got time. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to live a great life. Like, God's doing it for me. I know he'll do it for you. I'm not on her for no show. I continue to say, because I want people to trust me and have faith and be inspired by my movement, because it's not me, it's God. Like, I am being used, but it's God. It's because I believe. I really have faith, y'all. I really have faith. Even in my toughest trials and situations, I don't give up. When I was on, like I said, that was a deathbed. That was a deathbed that I was on. You know what I'm saying? And that's a hospital bed. And that's where you gotta be like, you gotta surrender. A lot of people surrender in the hospital bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, I'm giving my life to you. But I had already gave my life to Christ. So I was really like, if this is what, hey Mary, what's up? What's up, Miss Stone? So this is something that I had to go through in that hospital bed. It just woke me up, you know what I'm saying? Because losing your life is not nothing. You don't know your date. And even if I record, I'm not gonna know, hey, I'm not gonna know the date. You feel me? I'm not looking for the date. I don't read dark energy. I read high vibrational energy. I read for the highest most high God, Jesus Christ. This is me. Ain't no, oh, she reads tarot. She's not right. She serves the devil. I do not. This is from me to the world. I serve the most high God, Jesus Christ. It's never gonna change up. It ain't never changed up before a court, during a court, or after a court. Amen? That's just honest to God. I got to keep on saying that because I don't play. You know what I'm saying? I've been feeling like people been out there talking. It's all good, though. They said if they not talking, you ain't doing something right. So continue to talk. Keep rising, keep raising my name in her, because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stop my destiny. I really can't. Truth. It's the truth. I cannot stop my destiny. I can't. I cannot, it's bad on everything I love, okay? I was a doll today. I could have jumped on camera. I wanted to just jump on. It ain't about being cute and being on her, though. Like, I like to look good and all of that. I really come on her because I'm called by Jesus to come on her. It's somebody that need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I maybe talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not judgmental. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? One day, back in the day, and one day, it was a day that I tried to keep up with the Joneses. It doesn't work. But when I kept up with Jesus, I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of it. So, like, I just want people to live their life. I want people to talk to me. What y'all been doing, Mary? What you been seeing some? Is your life transitioning? Cause that's what's going on right now. I just want to know, like, let the people know, like, it's not just them. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me. It could be changing for the good. It could feel like the bad, but believe me, the change is it's a breakthrough. You know, and one of them, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. It really does. Like, for real. I understand people got a lot going on, but I'm standing up out the mix. All I'm saying is, I can't be out there in public and people act the monkey like that. A great breakthrough, amen. I'm connecting with my soul tribe because I'm having a great breakthrough too. But it is some people out there having a different type of breakthrough. You feel what I'm saying? And it doesn't feel so great, but it is great. That's why I'm on here to tell y'all. You feel me? You good. You know, you might take a loss. You might. First of all, you got to get rid. Everybody's going to take a loss because you got to get rid of the old to get the new in any breakthrough. Amen. Bye. I need to be in somebody's studio. Like, for real. How you going to expect new to come in, but you not getting rid of the old? It got to go. It got to go. Look, this jewelry is popping. I don't care about none of it. Shop with ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess. Look, y'all, he's all pretty too. When you fall, get back. When you fall, get back up. Don't stay down. Why? Like, okay, let me tell you something. When you fall, you gone. It's human to be hurt about the situation. It's human to mourn. It's human. You supposed to have emotions to where you can cry tears too. But I'm not crying no river. Because God got control because he told me that situation wasn't right for me and I got to move a certain way. Baby, you better listen. Because cycles is being repeated. And if you want to continue to go through the same, you want to continue to be in the same person that you are, me, talking for self, I want to evolve. I have to level up. So I got to learn lessons quick. I don't got time to cry a river. I don't got time. Yeah, I have to heal. I heal myself by praying, letting go and letting God, surrendering, knowing that I don't have control of what's going on, that if I continue to act like I have control, that I will continue going through a tower moment after tower moment, and which is a storm. Okay? All that tarot spiritual, it's all related. You feel me? Only the people that is into it know. And it's all good. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just keeping it being. You feel me? Let go and let God. Fall, get back up. Ain't no point of staying down. It's not. You staying stagnant. You not letting no blessings come in or none of that. You better let them blessings fall through. Sure, it's laugh for me, y'all. Storms don't... Girl, tell them, Mary, tell them what happened after the storm. Let the people know what happened after the storm. That's what they need to know. What happens after the storm, Mary? Quit playing. Because I know you know. Because we all done went through storms. Exactly. It's going to shine. It's going to shine, y'all. After the storm, the sun shines. This is like, come on now. When it rains, you see the rainbow, the sun come out. But when it storms, it's ugly. You don't want to go outside. You don't want to get your shoes wet. You don't want to drive through the rain. But when that sun come out, you up through. You know what I'm saying? You riding. You feeling good. So go ahead and go through your storm. Go ahead and ride through the rain. Yeah, you might get hit by the lightning might strike right in front of you, baby. But when God starts shining, amen. When God starts shining, he shines. And you know why he shines? Because you got faith. You got faith. You ain't give up. God is going to favor the ones that do not give up. In all situations. People be wondering why people be making it to fame when they lyrics ain't even nothing. Baby, it don't matter what they lyrics is or how it sound to you. They didn't give up. So they made it. They had faith. So they made it. The real faith. Hold up. Because you got, people think faith is pray, have faith in, then worry 20 minutes later all day. I'm talking about faith where, and I'm going to keep continuing to use my self-experience, being on that hospital bed, losing my life and telling God, at least I'm going to be with you. You know? That faith. That faith. That storm, hey, when it shines, it shines. That's all I'm going to say. I'm trying to keep it a beam. Faith. Faith. That's what it should have been. So don't keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with Jesus. Jesus is going to keep you afloat. You ain't got to worry about drowning, baby. Drown where? You good. Go through the storm, though. You can't be scared to go through the storm. You got to go get your kids some food at the grocery store. Because it's raining, you ain't going to go out there and feed your kids. You got to ride through the storm regardless of the fact and make it to a store and make sure your kids get some food. So you need to ride through the storm and continue to rock with Jesus and know that he got you. How about that? Just being honest. God's powerful. I love him so much. I'm not like, for real, I'm not joking. I really like, that's why I said, let me just start going live and talking. Because I don't know if people think it's a game or if I'm playing games, but I'm in love with Jesus. And can't nobody stop my faith. Can't nobody stop my shine. Jesus is shining through me at this point, and period. Been doing it. Even through my storm. Yes, he did. And my mission and my calling is to heal in various ways. Whether if it's on a platform, all day I'm literally raising people up by giving compliments, telling people it's okay. You know, a woman told me today, I was out to eat. She said, I don't celebrate my birthday no more. Why? God is creating a day. That is your day to acknowledge that you were born and you're still here and God's giving you grace. You acknowledge your birthday. You never give up on your birthday. Even if it's stuff like that. That was just an example. You have to trust me that Jesus is real. Mary said you have to trust and believe that Jesus is real and have faith in him. Sometimes he brings the storm to get. You ain't lying. You on point. The storm is to show, but it's to show you something. But the thing about it is, people don't have faith during the storm, so they have to go through its cycle again. So the storm gets worse, right? The storm gets worse. I can't find my lip gloss. Let me find it. Where's my lip gloss? The storm gets worse. If you don't listen to Jesus, I'm going to tell you, prime example, I don't care about none of that. I've been done like it. Look, so I let a man hit me. This is back in the day. Okay? God told me, it was the beginning I should have had good discernment. What? You put your hands on me. Bad. Just like that. That's what I should have said, right? So no. I continue to think, no, he slipped. That was just one time. He won't do it again. Bop. It don't stop. It don't stop. What's up, Tiffany? What's up, girl? It don't stop. You know what I'm saying? And then, look, if you don't listen to God, you've been in the hospital. Look, on everything. You've been caught a case. You've been caught a murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to God. You feel what I'm saying? So family, I let go and let God, and he's just shining. I'm talking about, and guess what? You gonna continue and forever go through storms. Okay? That's why just keep up with Jesus. Don't keep up with you. You gonna forever. Thank you. I appreciate Mary. I need you on my live every time, girl. Thank you. Because this is real life. But you really have to appreciate the storm. You get what I'm saying? Appreciate the storm. Because that storm is there to teach you something. And when you learn from it, when you repent, let go, and let God have faith, pray, when you will learn from the storm, baby, you get them blessings that you've been blocking. You know, we block our blessings. The energy we surround ourselves with blocks our blessings. How about that? It could be friends. It could be family. It could be your lover. You could be sleeping with the enemy. Let me find out. You can be family with the enemies. Period, point blank, what I'm saying is, energy around you can block your blessings. Okay? So, trying to control life and keeping up with the Joneses is not gonna give you those fulfilling, okay, blessings, that abundance where your tower never crashes, where you gonna have storms, but it's gonna be easier to get through, because guess what? You got God. I can't say it. It ain't too many ways I can break it down. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep up with Jesus. We all gonna be straight. Do you understand me? And I didn't used to think all the way. I always loved Jesus, but I didn't give him all of me. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference. You can love Jesus and you can have a relationship with him, but give him you. Okay, so when you let go of issues, of situations, let God control it. So you sit still. You use discernment. You see what situations for you, what person's for you, and what's not. Okay? They got to go. Because ain't no more blessings being blocked. Okay? People, we done blocked enough blessings. Let them come on in. I feel like blessings is coming in. I'm like, I better sit still. I'm not repeating no cycles for nobody. Who? I'm in love with Jesus. Like, I will follow Jesus, not nobody here on the streets. Let me find out. Let me find out. And Mary, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel, ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess? And I'm about to go ahead and put it on my put it on her. What's up, y'all? Talk to me. So subscribe to my channel. Look, I got healing candles coming soon. Okay, I got jewelry. Okay, necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. Okay, so I got 3 YouTube channels. I don't care about none of that. Healing candles and more. Sitting with ShaQueen. Okay, that's my talk show. This is part of the time. I don't care how I go out. We can freestyle this. Sitting with ShaQueen, because as long as the messages get out. Jesus said, it don't matter how you do it, just get the message out. So in ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess, I still do spiritual readings. Okay? So that's what it is. And we on her, we on Instagram, ShaQueen Shepherd, TikTok, all that. Will it walk? Nah, I'm just nah, for real. We gon' unite. We gonna get this in order. A lot of people need inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. And as many people that reach out to me, not on her, why don't I just come on a platform and just give y'all? Because I can be there for everybody, but I can't give you all of my time. I apologize. I have to share me. I'm only one person, y'all. One person. And I love everybody. That's why I share myself with everybody. But at this point, I'm like, why don't I jump on her and whoever got questions? Are you my son's people? Whoever got questions can ask, who's your son? I'm ShaQueen. Yes. I'm your niece. That's my cousin, my baby. Tag him on her. No wonder I knew her name, but I didn't know. But hey, it's me. I know you remember me. How you doing? I know. It's me. I'm getting older. We all are. Hey, Murray. Oh, shout out to Murray Ellen, dog. On everything I love. She used to show, and I ain't gonna try to, we used to, but it is what it is. Show out for my daughter, Shania. Yes, she did. I mean, yeah, yes, she did. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. She used to show out for my baby. And look, sometimes we don't get to say thank you in person, but guess what? I'm so real. Mary Ellen, thank you from me to you. Because when I didn't have it, you was there. You was there for my baby. So guess what? Thank you. I'm with that. I'm real on her. You know what I'm saying? Let bad guys be bad guys. We better grow up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess, y'all. I'm trying to put on her. I really am. So I'm subscribed. I mean, I am putting my comment right now. Let me see. Okay. Subscribe. Y'all know it takes me 30 minutes to write a comment. But I really do want y'all to do it, though, like, for real. Support me. I'm trying to get my soul tribe. I'm not for everybody. I'm not for... Oh, thank you, girl. And how's your son doing? He's handsome. He's handsome. Thank you. Thank you. That's what's up. Can you share us live, girl? For real, for real. Share us live. Subscribe. YouTube. ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess. That is my YouTube channel, y'all. I'm at 352 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to a bean right now. I'm trying to make it to a bean real quick. It don't take if people did, but I don't need everybody to subscribe if they don't want support. I'm trying to give healing messages out. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to grow, if you don't want to learn, if you don't want to take advice, if you don't want to talk, guess what? I take constructive criticism. I'm ready for whatever. That's why I said talk to me. People be so, no, don't be scared of me because I do tarot. Talk to me. I'm still real. I'm still ShaQueen. I'm still a vessel. I'm still being used by Jesus. So, why, if it comes to me, pray and ask Jesus, am I right? And you tell, and then you come back because I'm going to tell you, I am good people's, good energy only, positive energy only. I'm here to heal and keep it real. It's ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess. It's ShaQueen. I am ShaQueen Shepherd. How about that? That's my name. Hold on. ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess and Sitting with ShaQueen. Sitting with ShaQueen is my other YouTube channel, y'all. That I'm gonna be putting my talk show on. No, I didn't say it. Okay? You are an example. Keep telling your story. Never stop. You will be a blessing. People watch and see. I know. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. Like, this is being all in 100, okay? So, I've been like, I suffer from real bad anxiety, okay? Bad anxiety, okay? And I picked like, and it is what it is. I'm so confident that I just want to share like, I can't be the only one going through it. And maybe, but I was picking my face. Now, everybody has stuff they do when they have anxiety. Okay? But mine would be picking my face. And it all came from being abused. You know what I'm saying? So, when I used to be scared, and it's post-traumatic stress, what they call it. And when I used to be scared, when I felt like, you know, it was multiple people, they was going to put their hands on me. But that last 2 relationships, I would pick my face. And I wouldn't even notice I would be doing it. And it became a habit because I got beat for like years. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said I was trying to keep up with the Joneses. Trying to make it look good when we just need to be ourselves. But anyway, it made me pick on my face. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm struggling with not wearing makeup as much. You know what I'm saying? Even though I went to a family dinner. It's just poured over. You throwing but, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still healing within self. So even though I'm on her, like, I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still healing. I'm still evolving. But I still feel the need to help other people to at least get to the point where you can acknowledge what's going on and not be so ashamed and grow from it. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one going through it. People are scared to tell their story. If they see this, it could help. I know, Miss Man. I know, Auntie. I gotta call you Auntie. I know. And people can grow from this. And like, I used to pick on my face to where it would bleed. You know what I'm saying? This is multiple times. And I could not stop. Okay? And it used to hurt my feelings, like, and then people that really didn't mess with me for real, they didn't make me feel no better when they was like, what's going on with your face? And, you know what I'm saying? And all of that. And I used to be like, you know, I couldn't even explain it because people would think that's sick. And it is a sickness. It is. You know? So, I'm getting emotional because this is real talk. It's jewelry means so much to me because I have not picked my face. I started this, like, I ain't gonna lie, like 6 days ago, okay? 6 days ago. I have not touched my face. You heard me? And do you know? So basically, it's jewelry is made from love. You know what I'm saying? This is, look at me. Hold up. This jewelry is made from my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said art from the heart. Because not only is it going to be therapeutic for me, the love I put into it, you will feel it in the pieces of jewelry that I make. It's not just like I'm just doing it to get money. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for my anxiety, which comes with abundance because God, that's how he moves. I didn't even know I could do it. So, this is not just jewelry, you know what I'm saying? This is from the heart. This is art from the heart, y'all. Like, I made this. And it's so pretty, you know? And, I just wanted to tell y'all it because people get so caught up. Let me put on the bracelet. Where's the bracelet at? There's the bracelet, y'all. It's so pretty. But people get caught up on, like, me, like, I'm so outgoing. So I might be on her doing readings. I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spoken word poet. You know, I'm in the midst of writing a book. You know, I got a nonprofit organization being lifted out the ground. Speaking for a Purpose is a nonprofit organization that empowers the souls and minds of individuals, okay? So I'm getting that out the ground. Domestic violence awareness classes, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, I was, like, trying to figure out, like, I was having anxiety attacks. It ain't no joke, okay? And this is not what led me I don't know what led me to being in the hospital. I have a few that I know now that's why I asked, can I share? Please share. Please share. I'm on her for whoever need me. I'm not on her. This is not for everybody. God has already told me I will send the people to you. You don't have to worry about a couple views. Maybe only 2 people need to see you. You understand me? But what I'm more worried about is reaching out to who needs me. So if you happen to want to share, okay, it's not your duty to share. But if you happen to want to share, just share. You ain't even got to be going through what I'm talking about. It's the facts, the part. You know, and I'm so mad about my lip gloss. When you can't find your lip gloss, I can't even think straight. I know I'm on her crying. This is me. Y'all sitting with me. You know what I'm saying? But I really do get emotional because people know, it's a lot of people that know about my sickness and what I do look like, my face and stuff. This is from being abused, y'all. Like, literally, like, scared to death. I thought I was gonna be 6 feet under a long time ago, but guess what? God had another. He got me on his journey. He had another plan for me. I couldn't get it out, but these pieces mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So like when I come on her, I'm not on her for show. I'm on her to show love. I'm on her to lift you up. Let's lift each other up. Quit slandering people's names. Golly, like, do y'all not understand that the energy you put out there, you gonna get it back? So if you put out negative energy, you will receive it back. So quit doing it. I thought you said gotta do smoke work. I'm like, what is smoke work? Some work. And I love you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for talking. And I appreciate you. I see you next video or next time. I might see you any day. You are mine. I love you. Be blessed. Thank you. So, yeah. So, like, it's been a long journey for me. It's been a long journey for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. And I'm able to love y'all. Give y'all advice. Wake some people up. Let people know that, like, bruh, you supposed to have been left in situation. Sis, you supposed to be choosing you. Bruh, you supposed to know your worth. Sis, you supposed to have good discernment. I'm here to motivate you. I'm never going to slander your name. So, quit slandering people's name. Quit talking bad about people. Girl, she can sing, she can rap, she loves music. You understand? She know every song. That's for sure. Huh? I'm on live though, but you can talk. Because you are my child. She loves music. Quit playing with her. My daughter, what's wrong?
She's not gonna come inside.
Oh, hold 1 second. Yes, she is. No, for real, like, my baby's doing melodies. Okay? She's going from high to low. High to low. You feel me? She's doing all that. She's rapping. And you know, people be like, she's listening to that. She found that. She loves music. Shania loves music. She's gonna find that old gem that you been looking for. She is a DJ. So, what's up, William? So, Mary Ellen, she's doing great. She's doing great. She's shining. I'm trying to figure out what we about to do, what she about to do in the future. We try and get her. She's gonna be an entrepreneur too. She gonna make the people laugh. She's hilarious too, bro. She's funny. Hold up, I gotta get the house over 1 second. You feel me? This is part of my life.
Hi.
Look at that, see you. Hi. That's Tink Tink.
The neighbors was laughing because Shania screamed at her. Oh, and the neighbors came tonight.
my life. But what's up, y'all? So, back to what I was saying, though. She found something that she felt like could express what she needed. Girl! Amen. She really did, though. Like, so I don't stop her shine. Let me find out. Let my baby rap. Let her sing. Let her do her. My daughter is, they say she's special needs, but she's not. My baby's smart. You feel me? She got her own way. She got discernment better than adults. She read people. Let me find out. She gonna know if you real or fake when you walk through the door. She's chosen. So I'm in love with my baby. Let me find out. So thank you for asking. What's up? Talk about people trying to keep up with the Joneses and they need to keep up with Jesus. Whatever y'all want to talk about, but I'm trying to stay on topic, but I'm really about to just start freestyling. Because ain't no telling what I'm going to end up talking about. Like, for real. Like I told God, let me just be myself. I don't got time. Or from the heart. Put them together. They so pretty. They so pretty in the sun, y'all. Oh my gosh. Here's a blue set right here. I sold the purple set. Yeah, it was custom made for my mother, so. But this is it the same one? The keys for what?
To get my juice at the car.
Can you get my lip gloss out the car? How about that? Her. Real talk, because I got my other ones in the car.
Is it in that pocket holder?
In the middle console.
Oh, okay.
The pocket holder. People stay worried about what people think they are. Right, girl. People are worried about the wrong things. For real. People are worried about what a person got when worry about if your heart's right. You can't, I'm just saying, can't nobody get me. I'm not getting food with the okie doke no more. I don't care what it ain't mine. I'm trying to make sure I got what I got. I don't need what everybody else got. I'm gonna get what I get and I'm gonna make it look good. Whatever I get. Hey, let me tell you something. What's up, Corey? I was worried about it with kids. Let me find out. And look, I'm not trying to say that I was never trying to be materialistic and keep up with the Joneses. But I'm telling you, as a 33-year-old woman, look at her. What's up, cuz? What's up? How life been doing? How the baby doing? Yeah, so it's like, hey, y'all. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with the Joneses is moving. So, I just said, I'm going to keep up with Jesus. How about that? His pace is good with me. Huh?
My chips.
Yeah. I can get one bag. Them are my favorite chips. How come I be having my snacks for my kids? That's what's up. I'm glad y'all know each other. Share slab, y'all. Please, Corey, cuz. Mary Ellen, please, baby. It's so nice to hear from you. Rich broke. Ain't that it? You always been, look, you always been slang. You always knew all the slang. She holla rich broke. I'm rich broke too. Like, for real. Let me find out. I'm trying to save, invest. I'm trying to do bigger things. I will be a millionaire in the name of Jesus. Amen. I'm claiming my abundance. I don't even got time. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank you, Corey, for sharing. Appreciate that. Real talk. But I'm on here just speaking facts because, like, I'm starting to see a lot more and more, like, I'm starting to see more and more that people are worried about the wrong things, and it disgusts me. And I don't tell them. I just see it. And I be like, dang, like, y'all worried about, like, that's the reason a lot of people crash. When I say crash, like, fall off, go down like when people be out there, you know, moving and slanging, and they take a loss and say, you never winning, bro. Do what you supposed to do and do right so you can evolve and go up. Everybody's supposed to live an abundant, successful life. So if you follow Jesus, you will have plenty of money. The material wealth comes, but you got to be spiritually inclined. It's not just going to come to you. Okay? And if you keep trying to control the situation, you're going to keep trying to get taking losses, because God's like, if you don't surrender to me, you ain't never going to be where you want to be or where you could be. Because where you want to be could be small, so where you could be, but you, not you, come on now, we speaking, real recognize real. So, but people, it's not you, but people look at life a different way. And I'm just trying to wake you up. Ain't no point of keeping up with the Joneses. Keep up with Jesus. Do right. And, you know, and God's going to shine in your life. Here's my other piece, y'all. This is beautiful. Yes. That turquoise is fire. And this right here, this is my motivate. Now, I know y'all like, I'm about to make my jewelry for my thing. But this is a $100 crystal. And look it up if you don't know nothing about it. But I keep that around my neck. I don't care what rope it's on. It's right here is my little blessing. Right by my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the universe. I speak to Jesus. I talk to him. So, you know, it makes the praise loud and proud. They proud. My voice is echoing in heaven. You feel me? What y'all doing though? Have y'all had that new Arizona strawberry kiwi? Arizona, I ain't really dealt with it in a minute, but I ain't gonna lie. That kiwi strawberry, the new one's fire. Look, right here. It's right here. I ain't even gonna lie, you heard me? That's on a whole nother level. My son got in the car with them. I had to go back to the store. I done bought all of them out the refrigerator. He's like, it's only a few left. Get them all. Get them all. For real. Y'all thought I was over here sipping water. I need to be, for real to be. I drunk some water today. I'm trying to be on my water kick. But it's kind of hard though. Like when you love, I ain't been drinking a lot of pop though. I used to drink a lot of pop. But I've been trying to work on my body, my skin, my confidence. Like my soul is rich. You feel me? But it's other aspects that I want to work on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been picking on my face for a couple years. My face was clear. And when I got out of that abusive relationship, it wasn't done. It was distraught. Well, I was distraught. Mystic. I know. They don't even have him no more. So you had this one before? That Arizona, yeah. So you had that one before. And it do. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it really do. It really do. It's just probably Mystic and Arizona probably collaborated. Look at it. They probably collaborated. You know what I'm saying? You probably get more money if you collaborate. Quit trying to be stingy with the hustles. Collaborate. Get more money. It's enough abundance for everybody. I had to show the kid. Look, I'm promoting. Arizona keep now. What I'm promoting is this jewelry. Quit playing with me. You feel me? What I'm promoting is Art from the Heart jewelry. This jewelry has helped me to cure my anxiety, okay? This one got the tag on it, but this one don't. So we gonna wear this one. Guess what? I ain't picking on my face no more. Amen? That's what matters. You feel me? If I make a 1,000 pieces and don't sell one, I'm okay with that. Because each one of these pieces, I was curing my anxiety. Okay? Each piece, I did not fall backwards and let the devil defeat me. I was praying and making jewelry. You hear me? Each piece is not just a piece of jewelry. Okay? It's spiritual healing jewelry. I'm a spiritual leader. I don't want to say power, but I am blessed. My hands is blessed. My soul is blessed. And watch who you get your spiritual jewelry from, because if their soul's not right, that energy will rub off on you. But what I'm saying is, I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? This is just a side hustle, but this is part of it. Because in order to be a millionaire, they said you need 7 hustles, but I need about 11. You hear me? So if this is curing my anxiety, why wouldn't I also make this? Why wouldn't I go in entrepreneurship with this business? I'm glad you're out of this situation you're speaking on through. It's such an ugly thing. I don't deal with the domestic violence shit. Yeah, it's really traumatizing for men that hit on women. Y'all not right. Y'all not right. And y'all not never gonna get where in life doing that. And for women hitting on men, y'all not right. And y'all not gonna get nowhere in life moving like that. Don't do it. And then, whoever put their hands on me, I'm a chosen one. So you really done messed up. I don't know where y'all at with it now. Girl, did nobody have no idea, girl? Because I don't do all of that. I don't really spread my business. And a lot of people are doing it, like, you know, keeping things to themselves. And it's understandable, you know what I'm saying? But we all going through something. And that's just my journey. Now, I've been out of it I've been like literally doing extremely great. For March 15th was a year with my tarot healing. So, it's been a little bit over a year. So, I'm really like doing better. Like, my discernment's real good. Like, I know all the red flags to negative, manipulating, deceiving, cheating, domestic people, domestic violence. I don't know how to say it. And not a sona. Yeah, you know, like we go through so much and we don't want everybody to know. It's not for everybody to know, first of all. So it's not a bad thing that you keep it to yourself. But sometimes it's good to reach out for help. Even to come on something like this to discuss, like, you know, like, because you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. Oh my God. This is called I cannot think of the name. Transparency. This is called transparency, yeah. And so whenever a person is transparent and speak on their situations, their struggle, and tell you how they got delivered out of it, then it's like transparency. And like Robin G would say, transparency freed you. Like she had something she's doing that's called transparency freed you. Shout out to Robin G. She's always inspired me. So, like, real talk. Girl, I'm her. I'm her. I'm her. You know what I'm saying? I literally got a business page, ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess on Facebook. And, like, I do spiritual healing. You know, I use oracle cards, tarot cards. I can just heal you by giving you motivation. But you can literally book with me, and I promise you, if you look at my reviews on my business page, on my YouTube, and on this page, you will notice that I've changed a lot of people's lives. And that's from their word of mouth. I didn't tell them to write that. They wrote that. They came back and found me and told me it. So it's just if you want to. And also, I'll be putting stuff on YouTube to inspire and motivate. Sitting with ShaQueen is an inspirational, motivational talk show too. So you don't have to discuss everything. You can literally, like, you know, look at inspirational stuff to help you motivate yourself. If you lost self-confidence through a situation, you can say affirmations like, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am courageous, I am strong, I will not tolerate what I just went through, I want better for my life. You have to speak that out so things can change. Mary Ellen said transparency also makes others more comfortable and able to share their own troubles too. People need that instead of people faking and pretending their lives are perfect. Amen. You aced that. I'm trying to love y'all stuff on her and I'm on a different phone. So I can't really. But that is the truth. Whoo! Mary Ellen. That was the truth. People are faking the funk. People are not being real with themselves. And people are being exposed. And people are feeling the truth. And the truth hurts. And people are having to make difficult situations right now. And you know, I'm a psychic tarot reader. So I'm getting downloads from Jesus. I don't really need the course. So this is what I know people are going through. You know what I'm saying? And when you pray and have faith, and just know that as long as you got Jesus and Jesus got you, that you okay, your life will change tremendously for the good. And that's all I need people to know. Like, I'm not the meddling type, and I feel like that's why God gave me the gift. Because I don't meddle, and I don't choose to know people's business. So I'm confidential, you know what I'm saying? I can listen to your story, give you advice, and I don't talk about people, because people done talked about me my whole life. So at this point, I'm like, I know that's not right and it don't feel good. So I live for Jesus, so I have a heart like Jesus. So I have to get on her and let people know that I'm not pretending or none of it. Like my first Sitting with ShaQueen, 10 episodes, look it up, my first season. I literally was getting out of a domestic violence relationship, the first episode. Cried and everything. I ain't gonna say I look bad, but you can tell when people just got out of an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point of the matter is, I've been trying to be transparent. I'm growing. And if you want to look at my first season, you will see the growth. It could also help you out. I did a forgiveness episode where we have to learn how to forgive ourselves. Even as well as others, we have to forgive ourselves, because sometimes we hurt over the situations we put ourselves through, knowing that we're smarter than that, knowing that we're better than that, you know, but we be disappointed. So sometimes we have to be like, you know, I forgive you, ShaQueen. You didn't know better. Now I know you want better. What? Now I know you want better. So, you know, I don't know, y'all. I just seen something run across my screen, just threw me for a loop, y'all. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let go and let God. You hear what I'm saying? I'm on my journey. I can't worry about everybody else's. That's all I'm saying. But I need y'all to shop with me also if y'all want some spiritual jewelry to keep your vibrations high, to keep you feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I did every piece from the heart, and I'm willing to share my work with you all. Okay? Bracelets is $10. Mary Ellen, you are. I just seen somebody doing what I'm doing right now. That ain't never did it. But girl, you know I know. And I ain't saying I know, but I'm saying I done been through it too. And it's all good. And you definitely was. You are a sweetheart. You deserve the best. So it's good that you know and you've learned. Because we all been young and we all had to learn and we all had to grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. What's up, Jennifer? How was Kanisha's party? You know I can't party no more. I gotta really stay focused. I can't do nothing I used to do no more because, hey, I have to stay focused. But how was her party? How Jennifer and how the kids and everybody else? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. That's true. You knowledgeable, Mariella. You knowledgeable. You on her like, I need to get you on my podcast because you speaking facts. Girl was turned. I'm doing good. I'm highly favored and blessed, girl. Over here just really working. Showing my jewelry. I don't know if you've seen it. But that's okay. Imitation is the scariest form of flattery. So true. But I made these pieces. Okay. So it's art from the horse. So I'm just doing this. You know, I was picking on my face real bad. And have through my post-traumatic stress. And now I've actually been making jewelry to not go through what I've been going through. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's picking on my face and having post-traumatic stress and hurting myself, okay? I was in a sick situation. Everybody that knows me knows that I was picking on my face, that my face was clear. And now we just, you know, I want you to see though. This is beautiful. Can you see it? That's cute. And then it goes with this bracelet right here. Selling jewelry, girl. Wish I could really see. These lights is bright. There you go. It's beaded all the way to the back. So they done from the heart. Art from the heart. Healing candles and more. Healing candles and jewelry. So I'm doing good though. But I'm glad it was turned. And didn't think I didn't double think about going. Best believe I was like, I knew it was going to be turned. But I got so much going on, girl. I'm just trying to stay focused for real. I'm trying to just do better so I can be better. And that's changing certain ways, like, you know, and it's not just going out. It's just trying to stay the self because, girl, this world's wicked. And if you don't learn from your mistakes, you will keep going through the same thing over and over again. And that's what I refuse to do. I can't do it. You feel me? I always ran into some little okie doke at the club. I don't even want to be up there. Y'all think it's playing. Y'all playing. Y'all don't want no goddess. Let me find out. No. So I thought I should just keep coming on her, putting good energy out here. Because, you know, a lot of people be calling me and be needing me. And I'm only one person. And I be feeling bad because I can't be here for everybody. Because I have to be here for me. Because, like I said, I was just in the hospital bed. On the verge of losing my life. So, I really had to get my mind together and get myself together to where sometimes it's good to just be by self. With no love lost for nobody. Like, it ain't about the love loss. It's about being better so you can be a better friend. So you can be better to everybody else around you. It's not just for you. It's for the kids, for your family, for your friends, for your lovers. Sometimes you just got to take time to self and love and fall in love with Jesus and love yourself and just keep up with Jesus and not the Joneses. Real talk. Because you know. What I was in the hospital for. Whew! I ain't told this story. Okay. I said I'm going to keep it real. You making me look for my vape now at this point. Okay, so. I was in the hospital, y'all. Okay, so. First off, okay, God be with me while I tell this story. And it's okay, because I'm being transparent. But it really makes me lose my breath because it's really sad. And I already got emotional on her once, so it's like, okay. But I am my support. Jesus is my support. So I'm going to be okay telling this story because you asked, and this is my duty to be transparent. So, Okay, bear with me. So, I was losing memory. I would be talking and not remembering nothing that I was talking about. Okay, so it started from there. I have real bad anxiety, so I go to the doctor and I get treated with anxiety medicine. But the anxiety medicine that I have was not working completely because I was still picking on my face, and I was like, the struggle is real. And anxiety is just an illusion. Like, we can really fix a lot of situations without medication. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes we need medication to get the kick off of to how to heal the anxiety. Like, I started with medication. Now I'm like, you know, I'd rather do art. You know? I might be painting tomorrow. Might be Picasso. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. So anyway, so I couldn't remember nothing. I was very weak, okay? I didn't have no energy. This is so crazy because I really hate telling this part. This is scary. Okay, so, oh my God, y'all. This is live, and I have to catch my breath because it's right here. It's right here. It hurts so much. I'm still blessed and highly favored. So each tears, they happy tears at the same time, but it still hurts because in the midst of going through all of that, and I don't even care about crying, but in the midst of going all of it, I lost all of my hair. Oh, we God. I lost all of my hair. Oh my God. And I was looking in the mirror and I'm like, my hair fell out in a week and a half. Like a week and a half. Jesus, be with me. Give me support, Jesus. This is for you. This is for you. This is for y'all. So, you know, as a woman, you know what I'm saying? Losing your hair, losing all of your hair, you know what I'm saying, is traumatizing. Very, very traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to think nothing was really wrong with me. Like, you know. But it was. I was sick. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling everybody, like, you know, people in my family, I'm like, I'm sick, y'all. Like I'm tired. I'm weak. Like, I need a babysitter. Like, I'm tired. You know, I couldn't take no more. And I knew, like, I felt it, but I was so scared to go to the hospital because most of the time when people lose all their hair, I don't want to claim it, and I'm not claiming it, but a lot of people, and I, you know, it could be cancer, it could be stuff like it. It could be cancer and stuff like that. I love you too, Jennifer. I love you too. It could be cancer. It could be anything. So, I went to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a ride there. I was so weak. And they told me that I had 7.2 ounces of blood. You know what I'm saying? So, when they telling me that I got 7.2 ounces of blood in me, I'm not knowing that you're supposed to have 13.9 ounces of blood in you. So, remind you that your blood cells, your red blood cells put oxygen into your body. So the reason why all of my hair fell out, Jesus, I'm going to tell the world because everybody's going through something, you know what I'm saying? And I continue to be happy through my storms, but let me continue the story. So they was like, man, we gotta admit you, you know? So I'm like, you know, telling my mama, like, you know, because I needed some, you know, my kids and all of that. Like, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know it was that severe. They was like, you need a blood transfusion. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just putting somebody else's blood inside of me. So, and I'm talking about the hair loss. It looked cancerish. I'm going to just be honest. Patches. It's gone. It's light spots. You can see my scalp and all of that. And praise God. Praise God. I think my hair's growing back. I really do. But I don't even like really talking about my hair because I hate wearing wigs all the time, first of all. I hate wearing makeup all the time, bro. Because I have post-traumatic stress. To where I'm picking on my face, you know what I'm saying? But I guess in the hospital, so they admitted me or whatever. And I'm in there, you feel me? And my blood was so low, so they told me if it gets up under 7.0, which I was at 7.2, I have to have an emergency blood transfusion because I didn't have no red blood cells forming in my body. And which did not put oxygen in my body, so I couldn't remember anything. I couldn't, my vision was blurry. My hair fell out. All my hair fell out. I was losing confidence. But I didn't give up on Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And that's the main thing. So the reason why I was in the hospital, all this to say is because I don't know if it's internal bleeding. I'm still trying to figure out for real. But you know, I believe in Jesus so much that I know that I'm healed in the name of Jesus. And even if I am sick, because I had to get a scope, like, for cancer. And, man, y'all. Okay, I had to get a scope. This is part of my show. So I had to get a scope for cancer, and they found 3 extra pieces of tissue. It's okay. It's okay, Mary Ellen. I'm strong. I'm okay. You feel me? Don't cry. Feel me? Because I'm still living. I'm still living. You know what I'm saying? It's automatic at this point. I cannot believe I'm crying like this. And I don't even like... It ain't nothing but God. He's just using me. So, but I did. I laid on that hospital bed. You feel me? My face... This is one of the biggest storms of my life, though. My face was bleeding and stuff because my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Because I lost my hair. Then I started to feel ugly. Because I already lost my hair before because a man pulled out my hair. So I was happy about my hair growing back. Don't give up on Jesus, because he won't give up on you. I laid in that hospital bed on everything I love. I didn't have nobody there. I don't have a significant other. You know what I'm saying? My mama had my kids. My uncle, I had a couple relatives that came up there, but my family is really small, so it ain't like I had an entourage. And then all I said on Facebook was to pray for me, but so many people be faking the funk on Facebook. Don't nobody know if people are being real or not, which is not for me to care about, but I was reaching out for people to pray for me because I thought I was gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? And I said, Jesus, in that hospital bed, I said, Jesus, I know if I leave, if this is what If this is what's about to go down, then at least I know I'm going to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I love him so much. And no, I didn't want to leave like it. You know what I'm saying? So when, after that happened, you know what I'm saying, I was still weak or whatever, but God is so good because my blood level started to go up. And then next morning, it was at an 8.6. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even know how it went up like that. They just, I don't even know. I don't know. Oh, no. No, we should never feel ugly. You know what I'm saying? Not even if your hair falls out. You hear me? Because that's what I'm trying to make it be known to people. It does not matter. It's your heart. It's the heart that matters. You know what I'm saying? Not cars, not cribs, not hair, not clothes. But when you've been so down to the bottom, when you think you got to take your last breath, you understand that none of that matter. Because you're not going to take it with you. You not. So why care about it now? Care about your heart, your soul, the people's heart and souls that you deal with. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Ellen. That means a lot from you, too. It really does. But you asked me. I asked y'all to ask me questions, and I'm going to keep it real. So thank you, Mary Ellen, for asking me. You know what I'm saying? Because I tried to talk about this a couple times, and I paused. I'm like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not going to keep on crying because it's as low vibrational, but at the same time, real recognize real. I am myself. I might cry. I might be loud. I smile all the time, even in the hospital. Literally. With no hair, with no blood, I still was smiling. You know what I'm saying? How? Because I knew I had Jesus. Because I knew I had him. That's the only reason. Because how I felt down deep inside, I wanted to cry. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, why? Why me? If I got this big old heart, I don't never ever I don't down people. I don't disgrade people. I don't gossip about people. I don't lie. You know what I'm saying? And you know how they be like, they take the good people first. You know, so I'm just like, okay, well, if this is it, I guess I'm about to meet Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes me shake because you don't be prepared for that. But God is so good that he gave me my own blood. You heard me? I didn't need nobody else's blood because I had faith. I don't care about none of that. If I would have sit there in that hospital bed and gave up on my life, gave up on Jesus, potentially, to me, I would have been giving up on myself. And I wouldn't have made it. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So, all glory, Jesus, all glory and praise goes to the highest, most high God, Jesus Christ, okay? I'm definitely on here to keep it real and help you heal. I can be only me, okay? This is my soul's calling, to be transparent. You know, and to let y'all know that it's everybody's going through something. Even if it comes to the point of what I'm going through, it could be relationship problems, it could be family situation, marriages, it could be anything, you know, kids. Everybody's going through something. Money could be low. Somebody could be still, I don't know. But let go and let God. Believe and have faith. Don't give up on him, because he's not going to give up on you. No point of keeping up with the Joneses. Keep up with Jesus. You feel me? Because that's why I'm still here. Amen. Had life short. What's up, man? Share my live. If y'all miss this episode, because that's really what it is, you can go back. You know, it will be on my wall. You know what I'm saying? You can go back and look at me being transparent and telling you one of the things that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a few, but that was real deep right there. I appreciate you, Mary Ellen, for conversing with me and for uplifting me through telling this story. Okay? Jennifer, I love you. Everybody that tuned in, Facebook, I love y'all. Okay? I love y'all. It's okay. It's okay that you're going through stuff. You don't have to fake the funk, because everybody's going through something. All you worry about is giving it to Jesus. That's it. You can't control life. God is shifting things a whole nother way. Okay? And we gotta have faith. So y'all are so freaking dope. Okay? Look, my son's about to get out from work. He just went and got his brittle. So I have to go get my baby from work. So I'm ending this video with, do not keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with Jesus. He got you. I love you so much. Make sure you subscribe. ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess. Healing candles and more. Sit with ShaQueen. Okay? Just support me. I'm selling spiritual jewelry. Okay? I'm selling spiritual sets. Okay? Custom made. Bracelets is $10. Okay? Bracelets is $10. Necklaces is $15. Earrings is $10. Okay? Custom made. 5 on each item. Okay? Period. I love y'all. Jump in my inbox. I do spiritual readings. Add my business page, ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess. Okay? I'm going to do my readings on her. You know, and I'm going to do my talking on her. You know, because I'm going to let people have the choice. I'm not going to just go through your timeline. If you want the guidance, if you want the spiritual healing, if you want the reading, you will add my YouTube, ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess, and you will add my business page, ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess. If you need a spiritual reading, I'm here for you. I'm open 24 hours. If I'm up, I got you. Period. You know what I'm saying? I know how it goes. It could be 3 in the morning. You might need me for questions, clarification. Okay? I may be just a vet. You know what I'm saying? But you can definitely book on my ShaQueen The Guidance Goddess business page. And also my website is myguidancegoddess@gmail.com. So if you want to book, buy spiritual jewelry, if you want to you can want to donate. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Speaking for a Purpose is my cash app. Okay, so you might want to donate. I don't know. It's not your duty to, but sometimes people do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what you put out there, you get back. So protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your babies, get them away from negative energy, protect your blessings and let them fall in, because remember, the energy you keep around you is the type of blessings you is the type of stuff you bringing in, basically. So if you keep positive people around you with positive energy, you'll receive those blessings from God, okay? You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with Jesus. That's better than the Joneses, amen? I love y'all so much. Make sure y'all share. I'll be back on her next time. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being you and just watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye, Facebook. Bye, I love y'all.